everyone, this is Jelaila and welcome to my weekly messages. Today I am going to be doing a series on how to cope with the challenges of a spiritual awakening. This series was, I chose to make this series because of two things. Number one, I saw a lot of people awakening now as a result of all the new earth changes, and they don't have the time, the luxury of the time that we had when we awakened to rectify any pain that was created with others as we went through the process. And it's also for those of you who are still coping with the fallout of some of the changes or choices that you made in your awakening process. So, because the goal is we have to heal. I mean, we need to rebuild the bridges with family and friends. That is a true test of somebody who is in the ascension process. Can you go out there and come back and rebuild and apply them in 3D? So, there are other ways that you can apply them, but for those of us who awakened many years ago, one of the things we're going to have to do is rebuild relationships with family and friends, and that means healing the wounds that we inflicted as a result of our choice to ascend. So I'm going to go through a series of what I call the big challenges that we face and the missteps that we take, and so that as many of us can prevent them if we're newly awakening, or rectify them if we've been on the path for a long time. The first one, the most glaring, is that we feel that others should... I just lost my train of thought. Okay. We feel that others should be okay with our choice to ascend and our choice to change our beliefs. And we find a lot more resistance from family and friends who are in the same religion that we were in. Say you're Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or Hindu or whatever you were, Protestant, Church of Christ, doesn't matter. If you grew up in a family like I did where they are firmly entrenched in a certain set of beliefs, it's going to be very difficult for you. But there's three things that you can do to help your family cope with your change. Number one, you can take responsibility for the fact that you are the one who is changing the whole dynamic of your relationship. You are putting aside the beliefs you grew up in and going on to other things. That's going to affect the people around you. They need to know that you are not leaving them behind. You're simply choosing to leave behind certain beliefs. That needs to be verbalized. It also needs to be shown to them. So, because love is a feeling that we express through our behavior. So the first thing you can do is let them know that. Just say, hey Mom, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm simply looking at new beliefs. Second is you can give them the benefit of you taking this journey. And that benefit is that you will become a better person who can be more loving and more open. That's why you're risking this. And that needs to be verbalized to them. And then the third thing is that you can show that you're becoming a better person and this benefit is actually manifesting. By doing one thing, you can let them know that you are welcome to hear any concerns that they have about your choice. So, sharing, well, how does this make you feel? Or if they say, you know what, I'm really upset that you're doing this. Why are you doing this? Why is it not enough? And just let them have their feelings about it. It's not about defending your choice. It's about honoring their right to feel how they feel about your choice. So if you can do these three things, then you're going to have a better chance of maintaining the relationship with your family as you work through the awakening process for those of you who are newly awakening, and you can begin to heal the wounds with the ones that you burned bridges with when you awakened many years ago, for those of you who did that. So that's the first segment. Next week we will talk about how to handle the fallout from having shared your new beliefs with your family and friends, and also for those of you who are new to the path, how to do that, or when to do that. So until next week, I'm Jelaila, and feel free to contact me if you have something you would like for me to talk about in this respect, and I'll add it to the series. So until next week, I and Izzy back here say bye-bye.